we're grown. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand and make sure you do the things you say you're gonna do. Ain't nobody gonna make you go to bed on time. Ain't nobody gonna make you stick to your word. Ain't nobody gonna make you complete that project and give you a grade unless you grade yourself, unless you make yourself do it. Like, we are grown. We have to make ourselves accountable. Y'all, let me stop the song before I can't stop it. Good morning, friend. Good morning, friend. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Quinn. I'm 27. I'm an applied mathematician and a systems modeling PhD candidate. And for fun, I make lifestyle vlogs about staying authentic while I am elevating and transforming throughout my life. So I talk a lot about systems, productivity, healthy habits, womanhood, and general life lessons. So if you're looking for a healthy, balanced lifestyle content, welcome. Y'all, I have so many goals for this year. We're at the end of February and oh, it's getting real. I have so many dreams for this year, for my professional career, for my creative career, for my personal business, and my overall wellness journey. Like, I have so many goals, and it requires a lot of focus and a lot of intention with my time management, with my to-do list, with my habits, with my friendships. Like, it takes a lot of intention. And while setting those goals initially, making the plan to accomplish them was the necessary first step. Actually doing it is the much harder second/third step that I have built a system for to make sure that I actually bring my dreams to life through my daily choices. We have big dreams that I turned into, you know, quarterly dreams that I turned into monthly dreams. And so now we're in a new week and I can say, what can I do each day to support myself in getting to that big goal? So I have a system for making sure that I'm doing just that. And I want to share it with you, my weekly accountability system, because I've learned as a mathematician that what gets measured gets improved. So you need to actually track the things you want to improve about your life. That's the only way you will have quantifiable, literal, here-to-there proof of your progress. You gotta document it, you know what I mean? So today I want to share my personal system for accountability, the weekly report card. If you have already been subscribed to me, then you see it on my community tab every single week, where I am staying accountable to you about my habits. But I really want to go into why I make it, how I made it, how you can make yourself one, and how it's really changed my life for becoming an actual productive person getting her PhD. Like, stop playing. Anyway, Anyway, I need to get ready to go. It is Monday. It is February, what is today's date? It is February 26th, and I have to do many things today. I have to go to the gym. I need to go to campus. I am doing my TA hours today. I have to do 4 hours of online Zoom help sessions. I need to send off some emails. I need to talk to my advisor about my proposal, then send that off hopefully today, and just a lot to get done. But y'all know I start my day with the gym, because if I don't start my day with it, it becomes more and more negotiable, like, oh well maybe no, right now, okay, no debate. Get about the girl, like the Good morning, Dr. Jones. Good morning. My life is positively upshifting every single day. I internally feel big changes on the way. I am aligning with opportunities for my highest good. My life is rapidly and beautifully transforming. Unexpected and expected blessings flow to me now. I am attracting money like water. It flows to me. I am at the vibration of miracles. The universe loves to see me in love with life. So I step into my future with boldness. I have no fear for my future. I have no fear for my future. Only excitement. Only excitement. Yeah.
I love it when my life's like this. I love it when my life's like this. Like my fits, I love it how I hide my tits now. I love the way my man throw dick. I love his lips. I love it when my fans ain't mad. When I look snatched, I love it when my mom cook food. She baked that man. I love it when my life's like this. I love it when my life's like this. When my life's like this, life's like this. I love it when my life's like this. I love it when my life's like this. When my life's like this.
Wants to feel good. I got dressed up to make hoes more. And you do it better than I wish you would. And now I'm
Let me turn on my heater so that's not like making noise. Oh my gosh, y'all, I gotta put on some lotion, honey. I gotta put on some motherfucking lotion. But I want to talk about like really the cornerstone habit of this weekly report card, and that is something that I have been building up as a habit since I was very young in undergrad, I have been using my bullet journal to track my habits for years, and I think that is a big part of why I have the routines I do now. Going from over 200 pounds to where I am now, going from bachelor's to PhD, it's taken a lot of steps and transformations, and I've only been able to stay with that through tracking my habits. And when I say habits, I don't mean the cookie cutter, wake up at 5 a.m., run, and like, it's not even about that. I mean the habits that I have formed based on the person I wanted to become, who I am now, who I'm going to be. Very personalized habits. And my We're Productive People Club, where we meet once a week, I encourage my members to create their own weekly report card. I have my example that I again share with y'all on my community tab, but I created a template for them so that they could personalize and create their own report card, and so we could check in about how they want to be accountable to themselves. So in this, we must figure out what habits we want, right? And here's how I did it. So I first set my priority areas of my life. So for me, that's my PhD, that's my health and wellness, that's my YouTube channel, that's my social life. Those are my priority areas. And then I wrote down everything that I associate with success for the ideal version of me, Dr. Jones, PhD, the YouTuber with, you know, high engagement, and for my wellness journey, how I have a certain kind of physique and certain kind of stamina, and for my social life, how I have certain amount of safety and fun. I have ideals for each of those areas, and then there's tasks associated with each of those areas. Studying, writing, recording YouTube videos, getting better at editing every chance I get, making sure I do my daily walks, increasing my stamina, changing my intensity, lifting harder in the gym, going to events, meeting people in my field, meeting people creatively. Like, I have to think of tasks that go with each of those areas, and then I have to figure out, okay, that's a lot of shit. Which of those could I do once a month? Which of those could I do once a week? Which of those could I do every day somehow? And that's how I pick out, you know, make those smaller into daily choices. So this is the first step of building the report card, of building your habit tracker. I personally try not to track more than 6 habits at a time, because I feel like that can just be overwhelming. And when I make my habit tracker, I kind of do 2 habits that I'm actively already practicing, because I need to feel good about myself. I put 2 that I'm trying to build that I know I suck at, and then I put 2 that I am integrating. So there's a scale of like real effort there that I'm tracking. So just actually building in habits and tracking them based on my priorities has really led me to success and built my like big dreams up over time. And now I'm incorporating even more as I become Dr. Jones. Like, y'all have seen the transformation. I've not stopped talking about it. I actually drink tea now. I used to hate tea. I used to think it was dirt water. I did. And now here I am having it every morning and every night that I can remember. That has only been happening because I kept tracking, like, damn, I ain't been drinking this tea. Okay, oh damn. And then slowly started to build it up. And another habit that I'm integrating right now is honestly another liquid, y'all. I have been taking Magic Mind. So you're supposed to take it like in the morning or before a task, because I have my protein smoothie that I'm gonna make and my tea is my morning routine, and I'm integrating this into my productivity routine. So I've been taking it before starting my shifts, and it's basically like better than coffee. You know, it's matcha and, you know, ashwagandha and a bunch of other ingredients to help with energy and focus and, you know, reducing stress. And it has been amazing. I'm about 5 days in, and so far so good. It doesn't taste too horrible. So like I said, I had to get used to the taste of this. I've gotten used to the taste of this, and I'm building more and more things into my routine to support my wellness, my happiness, my focus. This contributes to my PhD, my YouTube channel, my wellness. You will have seen me talk more about Magic Mind and my March plan with me, because I will have been trying it for some more days. But y'all, I literally have just been actually staying accountable through tracking these things. Like, I'm a little robot. I love getting my little check marks in my box. Like, as a mathematician, it brings me joy. It brings me so much joy. And I do have an option available to help you do that. I have the Better Choices Planner. There's a free download in the description box always. 12-week planner, habit trackers, goal setting, documentation, journaling. It's all in one based on my past bullet journals, and I use it myself. Saw it this morning, so I've been using that to stay accountable to my goals. And I also have my plan with me's. So y'all, it is 8:30, and that means I really need to get going so I can be in the gym by 9. I start my work day at 11 o'clock. So I would like to be like showered and dressed by then. Really working on this time management, honey. So I'm gonna try to go. I bought myself several to-go cups so I can take my tea to go, my smoothie to go, drink it in the car. I gotta drink my pre-workout. Like, so many liquids to start my day, y'all. Like, she's hydrated, period. Glow. So let's go. Yeah, glow. Oh my god, I didn't play it. Wait.
Yeah, how you looking calm, baby, in spite of the body stretching, now your pinstripes. Got so much to tell you, come on inside. Hey. You was MIA from the invite, tryna give me daps with my hands tied. All I wish for, if you could go my way. Yeah, been had me from the start. You've been on my radar for too long. Want you to stay, babe. You'd never say the word. I could give you the world, girl, won't you try me? I bet you gon' like it. Lava, baby, lava, yeah, me, lava, with me, baby, yeah. Lava, baby, lava, yeah, me, lava, with me, baby, yeah. Just me and you tonight, tonight. Ain't no other girl hotter than you, girl, you next up. All we gotta do, we could pick up where we left off. Always wanted you, baby, we can be the best us. Oh yeah, yeah. Been around the block, but I'm back cause you the best out. Girl, I know you tired.
No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Ice. 1, 3, bite. Okay, I ain't looking good. You hallucinate, and every time I hear him talk, that suit they crazy. You can open up for me. Who are you, first lady?
Fight, y'all. I'm making myself another protein smoothie. My goal for March is to actually meet my protein goal. I have been very disappointed in my ability to reach my protein goal in February. So my tool for getting back on this is actually doing 2 protein smoothies a day, because I have some packs, like, you know, just here that I have barely been using. I mean, you'll see in the previous vlogs, I just haven't been eating enough food, really truly, but definitely not eating enough food and not getting enough protein. And like, I worked hard in the gym. I've been working hard in the gym, and I can definitely see my frame slimming down from actually doing my walks, but now I need to see the muscle. I need to see the muscle. I need to see the muscle too. So I need to be eating my protein, which means 120 grams minimum, like, for growth. Not maintenance, ma'am. Maintaining is doing good, but we're trying to grow. So protein smoothie number 2, and then I'm gonna also make my tuna. So that'll give me like 50 grams, and I got 30. So like that's 80 already before noon, which is, you know, ideal. And then just one more meal. Feel me? So I am literally getting ready to finalize all these graduation things. Everything is still feeling like it's in the air, but also more together. Like, everything about this process gives me anxiety, honestly, truly, but I know it'll all be fine the day I walk across the stage, so whatever. But like, because I know that I am actually reaching for this goal, like, my attitude towards getting my work done is like non-negotiable. But my attitude towards like my fitness goals, non-negotiable. I want to be feeling so snatched and sexy. I have an ideal look for that day and for my 28th birthday and for, like, you know, for my life. But also I'm feeling a little pushed. Like, I definitely have the dress in mind, and what I want to look like in that dress, and like how I want to feel in that dress. So that requires me to be consistent in March and April. So yeah, I'm really going to be using my report card and my daily columns to stay on it this month. I feel like every month I'm getting better and better about actually sticking to things. Like, you know, there's a period of time where you just get used to it, and then there's a actual period of time where you optimize it and make it better, which is where I'm at in my routine. So I'm like, yeah, we have the foundation. I work out, I walk, it's great. Now let's bring a little more intention, a little more focus to each of those areas, you know what I mean? So yeah, and for you, oh my gosh, making your report card, right? You really want to personalize it. I have made my goals according to my capacity and my schedule, so you want to do the same. So when it comes to like the grading of the report card, like we decided on our habits earlier and what we want to track, but now we also need to like assess our performance. That's the grade, that's the analysis. Like, this isn't to make you go back to school, but for you to be like very honest about how you're meeting up to your expectation. You set a goal for your consistency. I think it's fully possible to be consistent 5 days a week. So that's my consistency goal. That's how much I want to do every week. So that's a weekly consistency goal. All right, that means a weekly I need to check in. Did I meet that goal? Did I work out 5 times a week? And then I have to set a grading scale, right? So that means I can work out 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, right? That's going to be a percentage. 4 out of 5 is 80. 3 out of 5 is, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that's right. I think that's right. So then you have to personalize your grading scale. So if I get an 80, I'm going to say that's a B. For me, you might say an 80 is an A. Anything above a 60 is a B. Like, whatever. Personalize your grading scale. So I have my scale is just a general 10-point scale, is what I've been using as a teacher and professor. So that's just mine. And then I set my incentives based on my grades. You know, I personally grew up getting money for my grades from one of my uncles, and that might be why I am who I am. But my uncle Daryl lived in Atlanta and would always come to town every now and then, and I would share with him my report card, like my grades from school. And he would give me $20 for every A I had, $10 for every B. I don't know if I ever got C's, so I don't even think there's an amount for that. And then, you know, that was definitely part of my motivation. Like, it wasn't my only motivation. I had strict parents that care about education, but also it was like an extra bonus. Like, oh yeah, I got all these A's. I can't wait to see Uncle Daryl get my money. Like, that's $100 right there. Is how I thought about it, and I apply that same kind of logic now to achieving my goals, like incentivizing myself based on how I've been meeting my goals. I worked out 5 out of 5. Oh, I'm going to go get my nails done, which I need to do. Oh, I actually did my skincare routine all this week. I'm going to go out and celebrate and have fun next week. You know, make time for that. Oh, I, you know, like incentivize myself to meet my goals. That way when I assess my performance, I have a reason to keep performing like that, you know? And so the only way to stay accountable is, again, to track these things throughout the week. There are apps that can track your productivity, so like Notion, and you can track them in a planner, you can track them in your phone, you can track them however you want to. That's why I have my weekly report card looking like a sheet of paper, because you could really just have a notebook once a week, write it down, be done, you know? And that is enough to just assess your performance. Maybe you don't want to check yours weekly, maybe you want to do it monthly, but doing it weekly really helps me stay accountable and give me like a fresh start every 7 days. I just love a fresh start. Like, this week is about reprioritizing my wellness. I've been doing all I can to actually put together my thesis, and now it's in preparing to propose and defend. So it's so I can reprioritize my wellness. I can get back to my morning routine, eating real food, going to bed on time, and optimizing my daytime routine. So I can get back into that now that I've kind of gotten past that pressure. So like, that's me adjusting week to week based on my life circumstances, and I still grade myself though on the same scale. And I'm just able to say like, oh, I did really good this week because of this, or I did really bad because of this, so that means next week I can work on X, Y, Z. Just always being honest and accountable based on my goals. My goals. Yeah, smoothie's made. I definitely think, like, I haven't seen everyone's report card, but like, I know a lot of people in my club are also trying to meet professional goals. So maybe if you're trying to grow your social media account, maybe your habits should be a morning routine, a journaling routine, taking 1 picture a day, working out once a day, reading 1 book a day, and taking your supplements to stay, you know, happy, and then tracking those for a week and seeing which ones you actually do. Do you actually read? Do you actually take your medicine? Do you actually move your body? And then at the end of the week be like, huh, have I contributed towards my social media goals? Did I post content? Did I plan content? Did I watch? Did I take care of myself to create good content? Like, you have to assess those things. You have to measure them and see how they're going. So if you want more assistance from me in making this, again, I'm going to just keep plugging the We're Productive People Club, because I am truly passionate about us all creating our own authentic productivity systems. There is no one size fits all for damn near anything because of variability, so you have to personalize things to get real individual success and not cookie cutter unsustainable success. So yeah, join me and I can help you stay accountable, and you can help me because I am obviously still working on it. Yo, honestly, a quote comes to mind right now from one of my high school teachers. When I was in high school, I did JRTC for all 4 years. I was in staff, like I was S1, I was cadet of the year twice. It was very serious for me. Anyhow, but I'm thinking about a thing that Sergeant McCrae, one of my favorite teachers from my high school JRTC experience, said to me that he said to me that the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. I'm sure he didn't come up with that, but like, he's the one that introduced me to that saying, and it's really stuck with me. Like, there is always more to know, more to grow, more to experience, and I'm here to continually elevate myself. I have goals right now that might be different in 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, and I always want to make space for that learning, for that change, to always be gracious with myself and being aware of what I want, so I can very easily pivot while staying aligned with my goals, you know? And I don't ever want it to come across on my channel that like I have it all figured out. No, I just want to create the space for us to figure it out together, because life is about fun and growth. It's about both. I keep rhyming today. Your new favorite artist. I'm gonna talk all this shit if I want to, and I don't give a fuck what you going through when you want to fucking elite, bitch. Now we're fire.
Was about, you know. If you want to watch the unedited version of this, it's on my Patreon. That's definitely gonna go up first. You might drop. I didn't know that. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Shit. I don't know. Is he a farmer? I don't know. Let's get into it.
Okay, so I think I'm ready to go on my walk now. I've let my food digest just a little bit, but I do think now is a good time to get moving without, so I don't get too like sleepy or fatigued. So I'm gonna do it now. We'll see about that. The rest of today's to-do list, let's see, I've already checked off my leg day, filming, emailing my committee, emailing my advisor, brainstorming my presentation. I made a new wing to meet. Let me double check my email, see if anyone has replied yet to anything I've said. No new replies. Cool. What I have left to do is my daily walk and update my live review, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go on my walk now, and then I'll be good for that, and I'll have some time to read and work on my model, so until about 5 o'clock. So yeah, let's go walking. I need to change into some better walking shoes. It says it might rain in the next 30 minutes, so I gotta get my umbrella out of my car anyway. But it's 60 something degrees. That's pretty warm. Currently feeling really proud of myself for actually, I'm gonna meet my protein goal today. Like, dog, I have gotten 80 grams, 90 grams apparently in already today. I have salmon thawed out for dinner, so that's another 30 grams. So I'm going to get my 120 grams for the day in, like, matter of factly. And I haven't hit my protein goal in like over a week, so I'm like, yeah. I don't know, just setting the week off on a good note of sticking to my word. It really has me feeling like, okay, let's do this. Okay, put on some better shoes, headphones, phone, keys. I don't bring my wallet on my walks because I don't want to be robbed. And I gotta get my umbrella on my car. Okay, word. Also, I overline my lips a lot when I put on Aquaphor because I have a bad habit, especially when I'm outside walking, of licking my lips and running the lining. Like, it's very bad for me, and I don't want to do that. So like, I always overline, and then it just naturally just, you know, soaks in while I'm walking, and then eventually I'm back regular faced. So that's what you see. It's not that I like dip my face in grease or something. It's me being intentionally wild. Okay, I'm gonna go get the rest of my steps. I'm at 7,785. I need 10K. It's like 3K more steps is like a 30-minute walk. But I'm gonna do an hour, so also haven't gotten 10K steps in a few days. I've been hashtag grinding, but we care about our health and wellness. I have to remind myself, my body, that I care about my health and my wellness. So we're getting that. I say as I light a bulb. It's crazy the contradictions we all live in between. Also, so got some emails back for my committee, looking like my proposal will be after spring break. So, you know, not freaking out at all about that, you know, never done at all. I will say I've already made the presentation. All of the work is done now. I'm just at a place of like practicing it, potential questions, and then fixing things that come up because of the questions. Like, I'm gonna practice it with my brother and with my best friend, and they're gonna, you know, grill me on some questions, and that way I can think about the answers and then come back, you know, with it, because they both given defenses, so that they can be for real with me, and they also like are scientists. So I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna, you know, use this as an opportunity to really have like the next 2 weeks to practice it, update the work, and get it like in the best position as possible, get it close to really done as I can. So that'll be it, what I'm working on in the next 2 weeks, while also catching up with my YouTube video editing. I record every single week, but I don't, and ideally I would edit every single week, but because I've been so focused on making sure I do my edits as fast as possible, I haven't been getting my editing done every single week. Like, I still record every week because I care about documenting my life, but I'm at a point now where I have like 2-3 videos just in my queue from 2-3 weeks of, you know, life that I haven't edited yet. And I like being on schedule. So that's my focus these next 2 weeks. My presentation and like updating my dissertation and editing my videos. I have a schedule already, so I know what I'll be filming once a week so that it's not like overwhelming. So I definitely use my planner and my Notion and my routines to keep me on track with all of my goals. Like, I am trying to stay committed in every area. Like, everywhere you see my name, I want you to know that there was some well thought out, well-timed, well-intentioned stuff and like some quality. So I want to make sure that my dissertation is quality, correct, my content quality, well representative of myself, like, and what I want to bring to the world about vulnerability. And I want to make sure that what I'm doing with my body is correct and good for me. So, you know, that's important. Check in my hand now, killing them. Don't wanna live with these bitches, ain't feeling. I knock the shit out that bitch. OMG, wait. My crock broke. OMG. Oh, it ripped through. Was it on sport mode? I don't even know. Wow. Damn. That's crazy. It ripped. Oh, let me take out my headphones. Oh my gosh, let me pause my walk. I'm past a mile and I'm past 10K steps, so I wanted to pause and talk about my actual Q's review, like the posts I make every week on my community page and on my Instagram. And I'm gonna need to find a way to like just catalog this forever. I mean, I guess YouTube is forever, but like in a browsable way, like for myself. But anyway, I wanted to go over what it is and how it's definitely the example for my weekly report card, and it's what keeps me on track with my actual weekly accountability. So in my review, I have a section for my habit tracking and my grade, like that's one section of it. And then I have 4 or 5 pictures from my week. That's me caring about documenting my life and me scrapbooking my week, like highlights of what I was doing. And then in the middle, I have my review, like habits and behavior is one thing, but feelings and our response to things is another, and that definitely should guide the way we move forward and not just like an arbitrary number like a grade. Like that's just part of the week. The rest of the week was how I felt during it. So I start with my positive feelings about the week. This keeps me feeling like optimistic and like brings some self-appreciation and some like confidence from just what was good about my week. And then I have, after the positive feelings, my negative feelings about the week, and I believe this is just as important to reflect on because it tells us the areas that we need to improve and the things that are actually bothering us when it comes to setting good boundaries around work or play or food or anything. We need to be aware of like what is making us uncomfortable, so I try to highlight that as well. And then I have a section for my accomplishments, because I mean, I do care about achievement. I do care about like the things that I am working towards and what I am actually completing. A lot of us have things that we say we want to do, but how much follow through are we bringing? Like, what have I actually, brought to completion throughout the week? What have I created? What have I conceptualized? Like, what progress have I made? And then I have my looking forward to section, because like I said before, incentives are very, very important for staying optimistic and I don't know, I feel like engaged in our lives. So when I like create something to look forward to, like, oh, I get to go to a comedy show at the end of this week, oh, I get to get my nails done at the end of this week, or oh, it's about to start being warmer, like what am I looking forward to about life? Because I think that's important for making my goals for the next week. So when I am planning out my schedule, I can, make room for getting my goals done and treating myself. So this is what this next part is about, like planning for the next week. Now that I've reviewed my habits and my feelings from last week, how am I going to move forward? And then I have my next week's plan, next week's priorities, and this keeps me engaged with, like I said, that big picture and my daily choices impacting my big goals. So I have to commit to moving forward somehow by setting some priorities. What do I want to make sure I think about in this next week? And then at the end I answer, did my choices this week align with my values and my goals? And I can be very honest, a lot of the time I say yes, because I do believe that I'm always working towards just a little bit better every day, even when I have like a worse grade week, because I'm always growing and learning in all my experiences. So I really just like having this as an example of how I have a weekly practice, and by having to make this for myself, I have to actually sit and think about these things. So I post most of these things not for me to just share all my business, but also for people to hopefully feel led to reflect on their own lives in a similar way. Like, how was your week? What were you feeling good about? What wasn't so good? Like, what can we support each other in, and what can I affirm you in? I want to congratulate you on your accomplishments. I want to help you stay focused, as well. So it's for us both to kind of stay connected. So I really, really love my Q's review, and I'm going to keep doing it for as long as I can, baby. Which means I have to keep actually accomplishing things. That is part of my motivation. I'd be like, I want a good grade. Like, I do want them to look good. Like, I have to take the pictures. I have to do the stuff. I have to think about it. It makes me do it by knowing that I'm going to have to review it too, So anyway, let me get back on my walk. I'm only a mile in. I'm like 30 minutes in, so we gotta get to walking. Okay, so resume. resume playing music. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it.
Tell me what did I do wrong? My bad. But you're my lifeline, think you're trying to kill me. If I wasn't being, would you still feel me?
Watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Quinta Brunson. She's an actor, comedian, and
drove yet, but she's proud of herself regardless, and that's what I wanted people to take away. With that kind of character. Yeah.
And you lock in.
The second one's kicking a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Or the last one we had, that one's still.
That paved the way. So if you'll humor me, I want to do a quick thought exercise while your brain flash fries in hot sauce.
You scared, you need to run, mister. I thought it was near the end of the song, but there's still a minute left, so I'm gonna just pause it. Because I wanted to say, I feel like the reason I am able to actually stick to this is because, like the way, and by this I mean doing my weekly review, having a weekly routine, is because of my weekly reset checklist, and now because of my Reproductive People Club. Like, having a routine that I do once a week to just remember my goals has really just saved me even when I don't do like the everyday checking in, because I am not perfect. There are definitely weeks where like I only check in my journal like maybe 2 days, but then when I sit there on Saturday, I'm like, and I realized I only did it 2 days, it really makes me reflect and then make a better plan forward. So even just having like this weekly kind of schedule has become very, very important for me. And that's why I started the Reproductive People Club. I like taking the opportunity every weekend to just, like I said, brain dump all my tasks in one place and then assign them to the areas like of my priorities, and then rank them within that area and then assign them to days. So it really makes it easy to understand what needs to be done when, makes me have better time management, keeps me accountable, and actually gets it done and makes my big projects happen a lot faster because I'm doing something every single day and making sure I'm doing something every day, you know? I don't have to like do it all in a day. I have that problem sometimes where I will definitely try. I love a good under pressure moment where it's like, oh, I can do it the day before. Like I could do it, but like I've learned that that is a horrible way to exist because sometimes you need help. And nobody want to help somebody in a hurry, you know what I'm saying? You need to take your time with things. So I like being able to just do a little bit at a time, and I'm able to do that by checking in with myself every week. And if you need someone to check in with you every week, to check in like, hey, how's it going? What did you say you wanted to do this week? How did that go? Let's reset together. Let's figure out what ways we can support each other. What resources might you need? What words of affirmation can we give to you? How can we celebrate you for what you have been accomplishing? Let's gather together and share in that, you know? I feel like it's a lot easier to stick to the things we want to do when we have community. This world, this life is not about being alone. It's about connecting with other people, and that's what I want to use the internet for. So if you're about trying to get yourself together and actually stay accountable to your word, help me do the same thing and like come check in with me. Like I'm 100% down. So I really am just loving having this routine, because even though, like I said in my March plan with me, that I had very horrible sleep, I wasn't super on my routine the way like I would like to be, but I have that weekly reset. I have my weekly report cards to be accountable about my behavior and about my feelings. And I'm just much more intentional and engaged with my life because of it. And I think that's why I feel so confident in what I do and feel successful in everything that I put my name on. So I think it's nearly bedtime. I'm gonna put on my cup of tea. I'm actually on schedule. This has been the most ideal day I've ever had in like 2 weeks. So I'm so grateful to have captured it with you, for you to have motivated me to have it. I hope the rest of my week goes in such a way. Okay. Let's make the tea.
I'm not playing by the rules, so tell me.
Alright y'all, I'm about to drink my tea and head to bed. I've journaled, I've planned my tomorrow, I've checked off my to-do list for today, so it has been a great day for me. So this has been my accountability system for the last 4, 5, 6 years, and it has really helped me document my life, actually see my progress, build confidence in myself and my ability to bring change into my life, and kept me really like on track and actually making consistent actions towards my dreams. And I am now even more at a place of like higher confidence now that I know so much more about who I am, and I feel just like that grows stronger and stronger each year, and I just can't wait to continually get to know myself. I feel like life is really just about self-discovery through other people, through experiences, through ourselves, through reflection. Like I'm so grateful to have been able to document my life in this way, and I can show you where I started, I can show you where I am, and I'm also going to show you where I'm going. And I hope you join me for the ride. I hope you let me in on your success, on the things that you are hoping to be accountable with, on the things that you are bringing about in your life. That is my dishwasher, if you can hear that. Because here's the thing that I feel about being accountable as a 27-year-old, okay? We're grown. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand and make sure you do the things you say you're gonna do. Ain't nobody gonna make you go to bed on time. Ain't nobody gonna make you stick to your word. Ain't nobody gonna make you complete that project and give you a grade unless you grade yourself, unless you make yourself do it. Like, we are grown up. We have to make ourselves accountable. We have to incentivize ourselves. I feel like we are all in relationships with ourselves, with each other, and the same kind of care I think that we give to children is what we should be giving to everyone. The kind of callousness that we start to give towards ourselves, our bodies, and our relationships as we get older, it's just a shame of capitalism, and we should reject it. We should stay accountable to ourselves, to our friends, to our community. I really just want to encourage you that absolutely all of our dreams can be brought to life if we actually just take intentional steps towards doing so. We have a say in what we allow. We have a say in what we do. We have a say in how we control our feelings and our relationships. Like, we have more control over our lives than we think, and I think we should really take that and put that into good use, because we're worthy of all we desire. I'm worthy of all I desire. I know that I am worth showing up for, and you should be worth showing up for as well. So I'm going to continue to create my dream life, and I hope you continue to create yours as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friend. Oh my god. It's crazy how hot this cup is without holding the handle. It's official. You're awesome is what my cup says. It's true. It's true.
That's just always been a